Done this enterprise structure definition and assignment part. So the next important thing we have to go is financial accounting. Okay, FA, financial accounting. Under that, controlling area is next one, very important. Financial accounting. Under that, controlling area, COA, controlling area, CO. So normally controlling area, what do you mean by controlling area here? Controlling area is used in SAP to capture the cost elements of different functional departments and to track the profit or loss margin of all the departments. So basically controlling module, it is a costing. We will use it in the CO module, controlling area module. Okay, and before we do profit and loss ascertainment, I want to know each and every department how they are doing the function, whether that is in a profit or in a loss. Okay, now example, HR cost, admin cost, purchase cost, then production cost. So these are all the, what I can say, departments in SAP. Athwa overall, when you go at the company level, I want to know whether what is the cost they are incurring in a company, whether they are in a profit or loss. I want to ascertain that one. To capture that, you should maintain controlling area, very important. When it comes to purchasing department, so I am doing a purchases on a monthly basis, quarterly basis. So example, I am purchasing 200 quantity at the rate 1000, right? So the value of that is 2 lakhs rupees, 2 lakhs. Now this is basically purchase cost. Okay, this is basically the purchase cost. But the thing is that how this 1000 become costing, I want to know, right? This 1000 you have negotiated with the vendor, how that 1000 became from 1 rupee, how you have negotiated 1000 for that purchase price. To capture that, I should maintain controlling area, because that is basically a part of costing. Yes, you are going to update in the purchase order, costing, everything will finalize. But the thing is that whatever the costing you are going to maintain, I have to update in controlling area, because it will come under cost accounts. That is the reason. And I want to know from purchase department. Basically, purchase department is a one functional department for me as a company. So from purchase department, how much cost they are spending for purchases. If I want to know that, you have to migrate that to the controlling module. So costing will be done always in CO level, not at MM level, not at SD level. So that is the reason you have to maintain controlling area here. Normally in real time, MM consultants will maintain, FICO consultants will maintain, and you will follow that. But here nobody is there, no. So we have to do that controlling parameters. So why? The reason is that we need to capture the cost incurred in the purchase level, how much you are spending the cost for each and every purchases with our vendor. For that, I need to capture the costing. For that purposes, you need to maintain the controlling area. And one more thing, but these are all financial parameter. No, you no need to follow the path in IMG. Directly you can execute the T codes. No need to go for the path and all IMG path. So here the T code for that is OKKP. For maintaining the controlling parameter, the T code you have to follow is OKKP. Okay, so directly you can execute the T code. So just I'll come there, come to SAP here. So normally why you maintain this costing? No, I will just show you one report in the controlling module for you to capture this each and every department cost. We will create a concept called cost centers. Admin is a cost center for me, purchase is a cost center for me, production department is a cost center. So I am going to bifurcate it into cost center, and immediately we'll get to know what is the amount they have spent, what is the consumption they have done, and what is the variance I am getting. Immediately we'll get to know through the cost center. I will just show you one report here in the controlling module. Cost center accounting, information system, reports for cost center, plan actual, and cost center. Okay, controlling area I will just enter your senior batch. Maybe. See your example, I show you one department. See, for example, for production department, the total cost we are given is 5,45,000. So they have done the total production cost is 5,80,000. 6% is the variance. Like this, controlling module cost accountants, they can capture the department wise costing. So even if you are MM people, right, but the thing is that costing and all done from their end. So I am mapping your MM requirements in the controlling area. Okay, now we understood why you do costing or controlling area, to capture the actual cost we are spending for each and every department. So immediately I will get to know it is a 6% margin, so that it is okay, they are fine. But if you take the training departments here, 14%, it is in danger. Why you have done the overshoot of cost? Who has given you permission? We can, like that we can justify. Okay, so for that you directly you go to T code directly. The T code is OKKP. To maintain the controlling parameter, enter. So maintain controlling area, click on this new entry. Controlling area, what is my company code, what I given with one last time? XID alla, EXID, and then name, CO version. Assignment control, you can take controlling area same as company code, because yes, costing is my company code only. And I forgot, EXID. Okay, the system will take automatically all the parameter. Again, controlling area same as company code, currency type, currency INR, chart of accounts, fiscal year variant. So we will discuss in the next level. So it will fill up automatically. Then this one, cost center standard hierarchy, means before I do ascertainment of other costing department, first I need to set up my company code as a standard hierarchy, because entire costing or functional departments will come under head office, no, as per the enterprise structure hierarchy. My first is head office, that is the main cost center department. Under that all the departments will come. So cost center standard hierarchy, first you need to set up your company code. Xide, enter. So do you want to maintain this? Yes, I want to maintain. And for document type, no, just enter default as SCA. No need to go further what is that SCA and all. Just maintain SCA and save. Yes, I want to maintain my company code as a standard hierarchy. Now click on save button. So this is the first step. Step number 2, double click on this assignment, new entries. So company code is EXID, save the data. Then step number 3, activate the components. Click on new entries. So my financial year is 2024. My financial year is 2024. Enter. And only cost center you have to activate. Other things I am not doing, because in level we will do the cost center accounting. In the service purchase order we require that. So only activate the cost center. Okay, other things not required. Enter and save the data. Okay, this is how we will maintain the controlling parameters. Now come back and check your enterprise configuration. Now again, enterprise structure EC01. Go to organization structure, navigation, Control F, Xide, select and double click on this. See, now controlling area is added. Earlier it was not there. Now it's added. See here. Earlier it was not there, controlling area. Now it is added. Like this you have to do. So this is how you have to do the controlling area settings. Okay, na? Now next one, in the financial accounting, the next thing you have to maintain global parameters. Global parameters we need to maintain for company code. For company code, and the T code is OBY6. The T code for global parameter is OBY6. So as a consultant, it is important to check the financial parameters are maintained in SAP. So as a consultant, it is very important we should cross check whether the financial parameters are maintained for my company code. Yes, obviously. Yes, you are a consultant, I will agree, but as a consultant level, you should not completely involve in only activity, right? As you are a person, but here when you are creating something, purchase order, when you are taking inwards, when you are negotiating with vendor, financial concepts will involve, no? The amount, the date, and when you do the GR, you have to pay to the vendor, it will go to finance, you have to follow for payments. So even as a consultant also, I need to maintain certain parameter for finance, whether it is updated correctly in my SAP system. That you need to cross check. That is, we call it as financial accounting parameter. If you want to check the T code, go to T code OBY6 and check it whether everything is copied or not. What are all the parameter you have to check in the financial parameter? So the first thing is that fiscal year variant you have to check. Fiscal year variant. Number 2, chart of accounts you have to check. That is COA, we call it as COA. Then number 3, posting period variant. and number 4 field status variant. Field status variant. Okay, so now come by here, I will just plug into SAP. So directly you can execute the T code OBY6. Go to position, enter your company code, X side, double click on this. See here, chart of accounts INT1, this is the variant. Credit control area, fiscal year variant K4, field status variant, posting period variant, everything is copied. Now it is fine, because remember I showed you in the enterprise structure also, when I copied from 4300, you need to check certain parameter before you go for next level. So again here it will come in the financial accounting as a checkpoint. Just you have to check here, there should not be any blank here. If anything is blank, don't go for next step, you have to stop. That means the copy you have done from 4300 to India, you are not done properly, you should not go further. See, now it is correct, everything is there, interest one, chart of accounts, fiscal year, everything is there. Now one by one you have to check it out, whether it is updated correctly or not. That you have to go one by one. In that, the first one you have to checkpoint is posting period variant. Posting period variant. So posting period variant is a method of maintaining the financial data of the client in SAP. Okay, normally posting period variant is a method of maintaining the financial data. You are a financial consultant, you are maintaining some data, no, financial year document. Okay, that you need to check it on in SAP. But what is the method of maintaining the posting period variant? In SAP PPV, posting period variant, we can maintain 16 posting periods. 16 posting periods, that is 16 months. 16 months, and out of that 12 months for current year, 12 months for current year, and 4 months special period for previous year. Okay, so in SAP system whenever I want to maintain the year financial year data for my client, no, up to 16 months are allowed, not more than that. Up to 16 posting period we can take it out. Sir, what if the company is having more than 10 years, 20 years data? We will not go all those things, we will not dig into that. Whenever the implementation agreement, for example, you are a company owner, you want to purchase SAP, when the agreement will sign off, right, from that date we will take 16 months forward. That is the standard procedure in SAP. We will not go into all their company history and all, we will not go for that. Only 16 months, but it is a standard rule set by SAP Labs. Example, if I ask you in India we will follow financial year, no. If I ask you why in India only 12 months is there, why can't 13 months? You will tell it is as per the government rules, right? Same way in SAP, 16 months we can maintain. 12 months for current year, 4 months for previous year. So what is that previous year? I will not go in deeper, let it be, it is a financial concept, but we will mainly focus on the current year format. Okay, now there are two types of maintaining the posting period variant in SAP. Two types. One is calendar year. Normally it will start with Jan to December. This is first month, 12th month. Jan to December 2024. Another one is non-calendar year. Non-calendar year April to March. Twenty 24, 2025. Okay, but see here, calendar year Jan to December, we will call it as Christian calendar, no, that one, Jan to December 1 to 12, 2024 it will come, 12 months. And when it comes to non-calendar year, April to March 2024-25, okay, 12 months. Now I will take the previous year format. Previous year, that is 4 months special period, no, I will take only for calendar year. Now January month is there, Allah, you go back to previous year 4 months back, you have to start in reverse order. Previous year 4 months back date you have to go, you have to start in reverse order. What is the first month will come here? If you go back in reverse order, September, Allah, October, November and December, right? 13, 14, 15 and 16. So this will be 2023, 2023, 2023, 2023. So this is 16 months, 12 plus 4 format, 12 plus 4. And if you go back to Indian calendar format, so here December 13, this will come in 2023, and Jan, Feb, March, right? 14, 15 and 16, 2024, 24. Correct, right? This is for calendar year and this is for non-calendar year. So normally in SAP system we will maintain the calendar year format, okay? Don't go for non-calendar because you have to maintain double year, so you will get confused. So you just follow the calendar format. Okay, 1 to 12 and 13 to 16 is 2023. So any doubts here, ba? So the T code for maintaining the posting period variant is OB52. OB52. So there is a table you have to maintain there, and you have to go and cross check that, okay? There is a table in SAP. Based on that we have to maintain. I will show you now. So this you understood,
Sir, you mean to say if any vendor or supplier will be billing month is August month and we can process the bill in March month, it will be not allowed to SAP?
It will come to previous year, no?
But in our organization we can do this.
That is a wrong method which you are following. Well, for example, once I file the GST, Manish, how come you will post for previous month? Tell me.
There is actually two type of PO. One is assets PO or like my RMPM PO. Another one is service PO. So service PO our company will consider.
Service PO you will consider, but if it is GST is there, then once I file the GST, so backdate invoices or PO you can't create, Allah. That is a policy. Normally when 1 lakh is there, 1 lakh bill you have billed to vendor has billed, he will add the GST portion. GST 18%. So what will be the thing? 18,000. Okay, this is the total invoice.
So we can provide the PO in a September, August month, but vendor will be bill in a March. So is it possible SAP will be accept?
Yeah, September 24 you have given the PO, but vendor has supplied on March 25.
Yes.
Yes. Until the logistics movement is not taken place, Allah, then definitely he can execute. When the GST will come into impact, whenever he is doing a shipment to you people, on that day he has to create a e-way bill in SAP portal, in the GST portal. When he is creating a invoice, GST invoice, From that date, it will taken into effect. The PO doesn't any matter. PS PO you can keep it, because PO is nothing to do with the financial thing. Until it has a legal impact on the financial matters, you can give any date purchase order for vendor. Normally, yes, we will give a contract. We will give a this one post-dated contract for them. Agreements will give it to them. देखो भाई, for example, November month you are given a PO, you will tell to the vendor to supply on February 25. But the logistics is still not executed, right? Until the logistics has not taken place, yes, there won't be any kind of financial impact, or there won't be any kind of GST compliance. But whenever he is doing a shipment movement and he has to deliver from his place to you, the GST has to write, GST invoice he has to create.
So you mean to say that backdated PO is not any issue. Invoice is our big challenge.
Big challenge, because whenever he is sending a shipment, obviously he has to raise a e-way bill system in the GST portal, and he has to enter what is the party is billing, what is the GST compliance, how much is billing. So the same thing he will submit in the GST portal, and you people also give him the input credit. Until he do the logistics movement, there won't be any financial impact.
So same case, can we reverse this? If the invoice date is September and PO in a March, then system will allowed or not?
No, not possible. Not at all possible.
Suppose just I am talking about one example. Vendor will supply all the material as per delivery challan or anything without PO, and after that we can provide the PO, just because as a finance team we have a budget issue. So next he can confirm that next month some budget will be allotted in your department.
Yes.
Then you can PO.
Right,
That
right.
case I am asking.
That only we have maintained the controlling area
Okay.
to monitor your budget. Normally you are a purchase head, you will be having a budget. Next 6 months down the line, my target is to purchase 4,000 quantity. The value of that is around some 30 lakhs.
So you mean to say budget is just for your BP business plan, and what is the rolling estimated? According to that, this will be taken care.
Yes, exactly correct. So that's why nowadays in MNCs, if you go and all backdated, they will not allow. Okay, because now it is, he has raised, vendor has raised GST invoice, and the shipment has came, you have taken the inward. So obviously immediately the vendor will submit this input tax in the GST portal, and obviously you have to claim that input tax every month. So once it is filed, then I can't go for backdate entry. It is a audit compliance. System will also not allow nowadays. Everywhere it is there. Now after GST came, they are following very strictly. Even in your company also, Coca-Cola also they are following, because they are a pakka GST payers. They will not fall in any compliances in terms of GST. Service PO, if no GST are there, definitely but even service PO vendors, if it is he is a registered vendor, right? Normally nowadays almost all the person whom you are dealing with, everybody is a GST vendor. Okay. Now there is a format to update this in SAP system. So basically you have to update as per the department wise. In financial accounting we have a departments. Okay. So I will take departments here. And the variant, I think the variant I showed you is 1000. No, my posting period variant in OBYC OE6. It is a default variant, like you have taken company code for a character, and double click here. So posting period is 1000. It is a variant, default variant. So normally departments, no, here we have assets management. It is a common for everywhere. If you go, customer management, vendor management, materials management, and GL accounts, that is final accounts, will be there. So these are all the departments in SAP, and we have a key for all this department. Assets are identified with the letter A, customer with the letter D, vendor with the letter K, materials with the letter M, GL accounts with the letter S. A, D, K, M, S. It is a default. This symbol will going to represents the departments in SAP. I will show you in the table now. Okay. Normally just don't get into deeply because it's a financial concept. Just a format I am telling. Okay. Assets A, customer D, vendor K, material M and S. This is at the financial level. So the variant is 1000 as we discussed. Now how to maintain this format? The current year, whatever you are given Jan to December, you have to take it as period 1 year, period 1 year. Same thing, take it as period 2, period 1 I will take it as current year. Now as per the calendar format, I have told no. As per the calendar format, 1 to 12 will come in 2024 and 13 to 16 previous year will come in 2023. Correct ba? Any doubts here? Let me know. This is very important. In your table you have to check this. In your SAP table you have to check this because most of the user will be taking for previous year or incorrectly they will maintain. Again you will get error message when you come to testing part. That's why you have to check this often and often. As per my calendar year, 1 to 12 will come in 2024, the previous year. 13 to 16 will come in 2023. Is it correct or any doubts you have? Please let me know.
But sir, we are talking about the finance. Then current calendar year we are calculated or financial year we are calculated?
No, Manish. See, don't get confused. I am maintaining two types of format. One is calendar year, Christian calendar. One is non-calendar year for Indian format. I am taking here calendar format, Christian calendar. I am not going for Indian format.
Okay. Then
as per that, January to December I have taken 12 months format will come in 2024.
Yes, in September to December previous year.
Correct na?
Correct.
Yes, like this. Okay, if anybody has doubt, Manish is okay with everybody, other people, let me know. Because the logic you have to apply for simple thing. Don't get confused. Just a logic. You're an Indian citizen. What is the financial you are following? Just think in the mind. Just a logic I am talking. Forget about the course and all. When I ask you, you might be knowing income tax returns. You might be knowing financial year. What is in India we are following financial year? 12 months. Same thing you switch to calendar format. You will read the calendar every year. Next month January is coming. So Jan to December 25, right? And previous year you have to switch 4 months. 13 to 13, 14, 15, 16. So in that format I am talking. Jan to December 1 to 12 I have taken 24. 13 to 16 I have taken 2023. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, clear.
Fine. Now for all the departments you have to maintain this like this. See, you have to maintain like this.
So only this department is a finance department, sir?
ADKMS normally. Yes, in SAP it's a default. No, it's a departments actually. Normally we will control at FI level, in finance level. All MM department will come in this category, M level. Materials and vendors, K. GL accounts is basically final accounts team. SD and accounts receivable will come in customer management, D. Asset accounting will come in A, like this. These are all the default key in SAP.
So employee reimbursement, insurance, treasury, these all
It
are
will
which
come
all?
in finance, GL accounts here,
Okay,
FI.
these all are in part of GL account.
Yes, GL accounts. Because उधर में एम्प्लॉय रिइंबर्समेंट ट्रैवलिंग एक्सपेंस में तो यू विल बी नॉट बी हैविंग परचेज ऑर्डर सर्विस ऑर्डर नो, तो वो सभी वो बैलेंस शीट अकाउंट को जाते हैं, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट को जाता है. सो वी विल रूट इट टू जीएल अकाउंट्स.
Okay. And the material and FG insurance like tragedy or all this also from GL.
Yes, here only. I will explain the chart of accounts. What are the things we will include in the part of GL accounts? I will give the list here. Okay. Now, for this configuration, you have to check. No need to maintain, but you have to check this whether your SAP table for posting period is in the current format. Okay, na? How to check? Come here. Go to OB52. Okay, enter. Now, what is my variant? Go to position 1000. Just enter here. Select here C plus A D K M S. See, when you go to drop down here, no, see it's a default keeper. A D K M S. A D K M S. See, it's a default. Plus means valid for all accounts type. Some corrections entry we will do, BRS we will use plus symbol. So now you have to check it out. See, 1 to 24 it is there, 1 to 12 24, 13 to 16 23. So my format is correctly maintained. In your server how it is there, you have to check. If it is not there, see, some people will be there, they will know this is 2011, it is wrong. You have to bring it to 24 format here. See, you have to just enter 2024 12 2024 like this. You have to enter if somebody has changed 16 2023. Keep on tab here, 12 2024 13 like this one. You have to make sure that your table is in the current format. 1 to 12 24, previous year 13 to 16 23. Very very important. Now my table is correctly maintained. Okay, save the data. Okay, like this you have to maintain. Is that 1000 here? ADKMS. Okay, so this is the financial accounting posting period variant. Now next one we have to discuss on the next concept, that is chart of accounts. We will discuss that. I will do it by tomorrow. Okay, so this enterprise structure and financial accounting controlling area you have to practice from here and okay, don't forget anything. Let me know any doubts you have.
So this account, can you scroll up?
Which one, Manish?
Up to, yes. So this account, thoda slide up. So this accounting only for purchase cost or admin cost, HR cost same?
No, purchase cost.
Only for purchase cost, na?
Oh, this variant,
This variant is only for purchase cost.
No. This posting period variant for all the departments. So I given here ADKMS.
Okay.
Normally admin cost means they will come under GL accounts only. Even if you are purchasing anything at my admin level, like you are purchasing laptop for your employees or a desk workstation and all, it is a admin cost. Normally they will route it through vendors. It will come in MM only, because when you are purchasing workstation and all, you have to go with purchase order. or normally through service PO mein what we will do in service purchase order, we will link this admin cost center and total cost into that purchasing cost we will link. So that we will discuss in service PO how to link cost center and cost elements and all, it will be there. HR cost purely it is a GL accounts.
So I have a one question, sir. Suppose any production line I will purchase to any Germany company, okay, in a 2024 for the Ahmedabad location. After 4 years, I will decided I will shift this production line to Mumbai. Okay. So when I am doing the GRN, that time that cost of product is approx 2 CR. Just example. But when I shifting this material, I will make a one invoice. It's internal STO based. So what cost we consider that time?
No. See, this costing, I am actually, it is a part of purchase department, no?
No, when I purchase that, it's a matter to purchase department, but we are internally moved one plant to another plant. For GST and all the road permit, we require some invoice also.
Okay, Manish, okay, that is agree, but you have purchased from vendor, right? Internal movement, how you are going to consider the costing? Internal movement is not a costing, right? When you
But
do
the
STO from
movement,
plant to plant,
logistic movement, we required one invoice and e-way bill, na sir?
no, that
So
is
that
in,
time,
see, that is through inside the plant, inside your company, no? Mumbai to Ahmedabad you are doing a shifting, okay, I'll agree. Mumbai to Ahmedabad you are doing a shifting, but you are giving to some other, for logistics movement you are giving to third party vendor, right, for transportation. That is a part of purchase cost, no? You have to pay to vendor, right? You have to pay to vendor, Allah. You are moving some 2 CR value you are moving, but already for the 2 CR already executed the purchases for purchasing raw material from vendor, right? Wherever there is a purchase order you are going to execute, it will come under purchase cost. You can't consider admin, HR or production.
no, I am talking the assets cost will be increased now. Suppose 2 crore का हमने एक GRN already system में ले लिया and that
Yes, that will come in asset accounting here.
yes.
When you are doing internal movement, when you purchase any assets from the vendor, you are going to pay to that vendor. The 2 crores here is laying in Mumbai Godown. That finish. Asset purchase, now you have to pay to vendor. Okay. But when you are doing internal movement, normally that will come in purchase cost only. Allah. 2 CR, just you are transferring your asset thing from Ahmedabad to Mumbai. How much you are transferring? That cost I am going to record within purchases only here. अगर 2 लाख का आपने मैंने initial record किया, now you are moving only part of 1 lakh to plant 2, assume plant 2. So where there is other department will involve, it is comes under purchases only. Just it is a transfer of asset movement within the company. Allah. If you are selling, then it is a part of sales cost. If you are selling to third party vendor customer, it is a sales cost, right? Now if you are doing internal transfer, obviously it will come under purchase cost only.
Understood.
Yeah.
So at that time, we can calculate depreciation value of also what is the utilize of that asset utilization, and then we can finalize the final cost.
Yes, exactly. You can do that. You can do. So basically, this posting period will maintain not at the level. It is for the financial overall. All the departments we have in the company level, that further it will maintain. Overall, in SAP, in company level, if you go, these are the departments will be there: assets, customer, vendor, materials, GL account. What all the internal thing will come? That will come in majorly in year only. Module if I take, logistics will we are going to execute, plant shifting will be there, and when you do purchases vendor, yes, both services will be there, trading will be there, customer also, When it comes to services, we will route it through FI. When it's a trading, we will route it to MM module. So all the thing will circle around here only, ADKMS. Based on that only they made these keys. That's why just you have to cross verify whether that format is in correct condition. 1 to 12 for 24, 13 to 16 for 2023. Okay. So tomorrow we will discuss next level, that is chart of accounts we will do then we will go for the next concept, vendor masters creation. Vendor masters, that is very, very important. We will go for that. Okay. So today's concept understood everyone, clear?
Yes, yes.
Fine. I will send you the recordings, you go through. Anything again, we will discuss and refresh tomorrow in session.
Yes. Okay.